So every Cyril, the convener of the Voice Achievers Award, and keep watching VOP. Yes, that is the channel for all the people. No color, no race. Thank you so much.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is Abasunkan from the Netherlands. I am a designer and I'm here in Eco Hotel and Suits. Keep watching VOP, the voice of the people. Don't touch that dial.
My name is Dr. Tony Bello. I am the chairman of Shine Bridge Global Incorporated. And guess what? You are watching the Voice of the People television.
In a world where power shifts with every headline.
In a nation full of questions.
In a world filled with noise, the truth needs the voice.
The policies that shapes our world and the economy that determines our future.
Every hour, every day, the grapevine keeps buzzing.
And together, we are committed to telling the stories that shape our world because your voice is our focus.
Don't forget, our voice matters the most. Let us come together and share our concerns.
In a world where truth is the ultimate power and opinions scream the loudest, it's time to wade through the noise.
Hunger no get tribe! Hunger no get religion!
And scan the human interest and trending topics that matter. Stay tuned to The Issues, your plug to the stories making the buzz, from politics to science and technology, social justice, and more. Let's tackle the tough questions and expose the truth. The Issues on Voice of the People television, Mondays to Fridays, 8 to 9 p.m. The Issues. Don't just react, understand.
To know the happenings in the maritime sector, join us on the program Maritime Frontiers on VOP TV as we discuss key areas in the maritime sector, from aquaculture, maritime transportation, maritime labor regulation, oil and gas exploration, ferry and passenger insurance, marine pollution and prevention, port operations, and lots more. Maritime Frontiers, exploring Nigeria's blue economy.
We encourage you to click on the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Voice of the People TV. Also follow us on all our social media platforms. We are at VOP TV Live. Visit our website www.vop.ng for fresh and trending news. Also watch us live on SLTV channel 264. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television.
VOP TV. Now, you have more than a voice.
The voices of the people. Big up VOP TV.
My name is Ibifa Dokubo. Please keep watching VOP TV.
Hi, my name is Kwekumali Ikenda Onyekwena, and I am with the Voice of the People TV. Now, if you're looking for the veritable channel for information, politics, robust discussions, you don't need to go far. VOP has you. VOP will always have you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Patrick Diabwa, aka Ibani Chuka, Amayanabo the Eagle King, and you are watching VOP TV. Stay with us.
2564 is coming up on burning down, right?
2564 Atlantic Tower.
What happens in the hush behind hangar doors? Who signs the papers that gamble with lives? Which truths were grounded before they even ever had wings? If you've ever buckled a seatbelt at 30,000 feet, if you've ever stared out of that tiny window and wondered who's really in control of the skies, it isn't just flight, it's power, it's politics, it's pressure sealed in steel. We're peeling back the clouds from runway risks to sky-high secrets. We're diving deep where most dare not to look. Aviation Scope, every Sunday at 7 p.m. only on Voice of the People TV. We don't just report, we reveal. We don't just ask, we uncover. Because when it comes to the skies, ignorance is turbulence. aviation scope. The sky isn't the limit, it's just the beginning.
On Edu Dialogue, we bring you fresh ideas and conversations shaping the future of learning in Nigeria and beyond.
In a world where power shifts with every headline.
In a nation full of questions.
In a world filled with noise, the truth needs a voice.
The policies that shapes our world and the economy that determines our future.
Every hour, every day, the grapevine keeps buzzing.
And together, we are committed to telling the stories that shape our world because your voice is our focus.
Don't forget, our voice matters the most. Let us come together and share our concerns.
Welcome, guys. The show is Hashtags right here on VOP TV. My name is Vivian Uguche, and this is where we get to tell you all things topical, all things trending. I was going to say I'm flying solo today, but hey, if I've got you with me, that isn't no solo flight, I can tell you that. So welcome aboard, guys. It is a pleasure to have you hang out with me. If this is your first time, accept a very, very warm welcome from me. Without further ado, I'd like for us to get this show on the road because we've got lots of things trending. Our chief among them on X right now is Monday Okpebholo. So Edo State has been in the news for some days now. Why? Because of the state of the state, insecurity. I mean, it was in Edo State that a kidnap operation was captured on camera, and that spurred the governor on onto taking some very, very drastic steps. Now, shortly after the incident of a kidnap gone sour, captured on camera, students of the Ambrose Ali University had gone on a protest, right? But the government said the protest had been hijacked, and the whole 52 students who initially embarked on a peaceful protest that, according to the government, was hijacked, were all arrested. Now, that resulted to a massive public backlash. Now, the state governor decided to order the release of the students. That's breaking news. The students are going to be released with immediate effect. But the governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebholo, is talking tough. So walk with me. It's a timeline. Let me take you to X now so you see the very first headline, and then I'm going to take you to a number of publications to give it some meat so you understand how it's spanning out. Let's do it. Hashtag Monday Okpebholo. So Nigerian Affairs Journal says, breaking, Governor Okpebholo of Edo State has directed the immediate release of the AAU students who were arrested by the police. SUG President of Ambrose Ali University, AAU, Ekpoma, Okpebholo added that the protest in Ekpoma was orchestrated by a group identified as the Comrade Association, while noting that the Comrade Association is made up of former students who seized every opportunity to cause mayhem. Governor Monday Okpebholo also deployed the Edo State Commissioner of Police for Education, I beg your pardon, Dr. Paddy Yamu, to facilitate the release of the students who are among the 52 persons arrested and subsequently remanded at the correctional facility on Monday. Now, let's take a look at the next post so you understand how this even became the story for starters. So, People's Gazette went blazing with this headline yesterday. Court orders remand of 52 varsity students, others for protesting kidnapping, killings in Edo. According to the police, the protest was hijacked. Now, this was yesterday, right? So I'm telling you what resulted to the breaking news today. There's another post I'd like for you to take a look at. The next one, yes, credit goes to the Punch for this one. And the previous one, credit goes to the People's Gazette. So the Punch says the Edo State chapter of the People's Democratic Party has called for the immediate and unconditional release University, Ekpoma, who were remanded in prison over their alleged involvement in Friday's protest in the town. The party also condemned what it described as the state government's poor handling of the security situation in the area. In a statement issued on Monday by the party's publicity secretary, Dan Osa Ogbegie, the PDP alleged that Ekpoma had been abandoned to kidnappers and violent criminals, with residents living in fear as attacks escalated unchecked. In a criticism of the All Progressives Congress-led Edo State government under Governor Monday Okpebholo, the PDP described the handling of worsening insecurity in Ekpoma and its environs as a mix of incompetence, indifference, and authoritarian flexes. But do you think this is the PDP speaking from the angle of the PDP? Well, fast forward to today, Monday Okpebholo himself put up a post on X, and I'm going to let you take a look at it now. This is his own side of the story. So, Senator Monday Okpebholo said, following the recent violent protests in Ekpoma, today I met with the Deputy VC Administration of AAU, Professor Andrew Eremosele, alongside the President of the Student Union of Ambrose Lee University, Comrade Ezije Michael, to review the security situation and the arrests made. I want to reassure students, parents, and the entire AAU community that my administration has nothing against the students. In fact, we have done more for the AAU community than any previous administration in the history of Edo State. I have directed that any genuine student who may have been arrested in the process of restoring order will be promptly identified and released. The destruction of markets and property in Ekpoma is condemnable, and anyone found sponsoring or using hoodlums to destabilize our communities will be brought to justice regardless of status or affiliation. There's a concluding part of the post. Let's take a look at it. And then he goes on to say the relevant security agencies using technology-driven operations are combing in the bushes, leading to the arrest of suspected kidnappers and the recovery of firearms. We will continue to dismantle these criminal networks across Edo State. My government remains fully committed to restoring peace in Ekpoma and ensuring that Edo State is not held hostage by criminal elements. And then he ends by saying, God bless Edo State. I join in saying amen to that. Now let's take a look at the next post, shall we? Now, Chooks just put this up on X, and he said the AAUSUG president, dressed in white, celebrates after Edo State Governor Monday Okpebholo ordered the arrested students to be released. Guys, take a listen.
Boza, Boza, Boza. I'm really solid American Boza for this big governor. Boza man, Boza man, Boza man. I'm feeling a ya for your enemy. Yeah,
All right, so it's Boza for the governor and Eya for the enemies. But then again, I'm going to take you back to another post that Senator Monday Okpebholo put up. He's firing on all cylinders, I can tell you, because he said he's going to clamp down hard on insecurity. So he put up this other post that I'd like for you to take a look at. Let's do it. So Monday Okpebholo again, Senator Monday Okpebholo said, yesterday I visited the palace of the Onoji of Ekpoma, His Royal Highness Zaki Anthony Abumere II. Following the protests in Ekpoma that resulted in the attack of the palace and widespread destruction of property in the community. Having met with the stakeholders, I want to reassure the good people of Edo State that your safety remains my top priority. My administration has made strong investment in modern security equipment, intelligence gathering, and collaboration among security agencies. And these efforts are already yielding results in our fight against kidnapping, cultism, and other crimes. Let me be clear, Edo State will not be taken hostage by criminals or their sponsors. Anyone involved in kidnapping or any form of criminal activity will be tracked down and brought to justice. There will be no hiding place for them. There's a concluding part to that post. Let's take a look at it. Thank you. And it says, while we respect the right of citizens to express themselves peacefully, I urge everyone to remain calm, vigilant, and law-abiding, and not allow anyone to exploit genuine concerns to threaten the peace of our state. Security operations are ongoing across Edo, and my government is firmly in control of the situation. Together with our security agencies and with the support of our people, we will continue to restore and sustain peace across Edo State. A safe, peaceful, and prosperous Edo remains our collective goal. And then he put up this post, this video of his visit to the monarch. Take a look.
Anything that is, I'm an Esa man. And I will not see anything that is bad, and I will allow it to happen here. There is this issue of kidnapping everywhere. It's a serious problem. Just Wednesday, we had a security meeting in Edo State, and it was all targeted at Edo Central. We have been doing a lot, and before this ugly situation happened, we had planned something. These people will leave our forests. We have 3 geopolitical zones. We have carried out one in Edo North. Here we are in Edo Central. We will leave no stone unturned. We must make sure that we bring these people to book. By the time we finish this operation that will happen here, these things will stop in Esa as a whole. In the next few days, you start seeing things happening. So I want to also beg you, by the time we carry out our operations, I'm not going to spare anybody that is involved. And nobody should come and beg me. Ekpoma, Ishan will not be a safe place for them.
That's how it's going down in Edo State. Now, as this unfolds, we'll keep you posted. Now, the next hashtag is somewhat related because it's all about insecurity and the fight against insecurity. This time around, let's take a quick trip now from Edo to Kogi. Kogi State is in the news. Why? Because the Nigerian Police Force, Kogi State Command, is firing as well on all cylinders. So just a couple of days ago, there was a joint operation between the police and the military, and they clamped down hard on the banditry enclave in the state now. But hey, the NTA has a post that's going to tell us exactly how this one went down and what it's all about. Well, basically, though, it is the fight against terror and insecurity. Let's go to X now so you see the post that NTA put up, shall we? Yeah, NTA says, Kogi Police Command on ongoing operations against bandits. The Nigeria Police Force Kogi State Command has alerted the public to look out for anyone with bullet wounds, suspicious behavior, and to report such persons to the nearest police station. This followed the ongoing onslaught against bandits in the state by the joint police and military operation aimed at flushing them out and dislodging their networks. A statement by the command's public relations officer, CSP William Aya, says the operation is being carried out with vigor, commitment, and professionalism, supported by the Nigeria Police Force Air Wing components through precision airstrikes, and it led to their successes, the post says. Now, it goes on to say the command urges the public to support the ongoing operations with credible information about criminal elements seen in their neighborhoods, emphasizing that security is a shared responsibility, and together security operatives will make Nigeria better. There's a concluding part of the post with a number to call if you cite anybody with bullet wounds, for those of you guys in Kogi State. And then it goes on to say persons with credible information are to reach out to the command control room through the following numbers: 0703 8329 084 and 081 5219 5982. They put up this video of the onslaught on the terror enclave. Take a look. So it looked like there were foot soldiers, probably that would be the police, and then there was an aerial, operation ongoing. It's a good thing to see, synergy between agencies. I'm talking about security architecture. Now, there is one comment that I pulled out I'd like for you to see. This netizen is very glad that this kind of thing is happening. So let's take a look at that. Honorable Nuhu Sada says, we commend the security agencies for their commitment. May Allah protect them and grant them wisdom and restore lasting peace to Kogi State. I say a massive amen to that. Now, let's quickly go to Abu Dhabi now. It is the next hashtag, hashtag Abu Dhabi. So President Tinubu is in the UAE, Abu Dhabi to be precise, and he received a rousing welcome. It was just beautiful. I'm going to put up that video for you to see. And then just today, the president announced to Nigerians and, of course, Nigerians abroad that they've entered into a pact with the UAE to ensure that foreign investors are attracted into the country and that Nigeria gets richer and better. Basically, I just gave you the summary of it all. You're going to be having more meat to this story as we go. So walk with me, yeah? Let me take you to X now so you see the post that's going to introduce us to the video. But first, why don't you take a look at how President Tinubu was welcomed in Abu Dhabi? It was beautiful. Take a look.
Yes, sir.
All right, so it is the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Summit 2026, and the president is representing Nigeria there. I mean, this has all the presidents of the African nations in attendance, most of them in attendance. Of course, Cyril Ramaphosa of South Africa is there as well. But President Tinubu today, in a speech, made an announcement of a very, very important pact it has entered into with the UAE to ensure that the economy of Nigeria is boosted, as well as that of the UAE. Now, let's take a look at the post that's going to introduce us to the president's speech. Hashtag Abu Dhabi. Let's do it. Yeah. Nigerian Affairs Journal says, President Tinubu announces that the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week Summit that Nigeria and the UAE, at the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week Summit that Nigeria and the UAE have successfully concluded negotiations on a comprehensive economic partnership agreement, and that Nigeria will co-host the UAE's Investopia first ever African summit in Lagos State. That's big deal, right? It is big deal. Take a look at what the president has to say.
Great pleasure that I announced that Nigeria and the United Arab Emirates have successfully concluded negotiations on a comprehensive economic partnership agreement, CEPA. This historic and strategic milestone marks a new era in our bilateral relations. The agreement will deepen trade, unlock sustainable investments, and strengthen cooperation in renewable energy, aviation, logistics, agriculture, digital trade, and climate-smart infrastructure, creating enduring opportunities for our people and businesses. As we open this new chapter, Nigeria will proudly co-host Investopia in February in Lagos, with United Arab Emirates. This global convening will bring together investors, innovators, policymakers, and business leaders to turn opportunity into commitment and ideas into investment. We warmly invite our partners to join us and help build the next chapter of a sustainable and shared prosperity for Nigeria, Africa, and the world. Nigeria is committed to ensuring that transition to a sustainable future is just an inclusive and gender equality, youth empowerment, skill development, and job creation as mainstreamed across the climate programs and initiatives. A people-centered transition.
So, according to the president, this is a people-centered initiative that is multi-pronged. It's climate-based, it's about agriculture, it's about the digital world, it's so much. So Nigerians are still trying to wrap their heads around it. I think Bayo Nanuga gives us an explanation as to how important this is. We'll take a look at that post and then we'll see how netizens are responding to this particular hashtag Abu Dhabi. Let's do it. Let's take a look at the post. Yeah, Bayo Ananuga, OONCON, presidential spokesperson, says Nigeria's trade deal with the UAE. Minister Jumoke Oduwole explains what Nigeria stands to gain from CEPA. Now, today marks a historic milestone in Nigeria's trade relations. The Federal Republic of Nigeria and the United Arab Emirates signed a comprehensive economic partnership agreement, CEPA, that will transform economic ties between our two nations and deliver tangible benefits for Nigerian businesses, professionals, and workers. This agreement is the product of focused and determined negotiations led by the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade, and Investment under the direction of the Honorable Minister and Chief Negotiator for Nigeria, Dr. Jumoke Oduwole, MFR. That's the concluding part of the post. Let's take a look at it. It goes on to say it prioritizes market access for Nigerian goods and services, facilitates quality investment inflows, and advances our national economic diversification under the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. What this agreement delivers for Nigeria? For Nigerian exporters, the UAE will eliminate tariffs on over 7,000 products. Wow. Immediately, our agricultural and industrial products, fish and seafood, oilseeds, cereals, cotton, pharmaceuticals, chemicals, and more will enter the UAE market duty-free. Over the next 3 to 5 years, the UAE will eliminate tariffs on Nigerian machinery, vehicles, electrical equipment, apparel, and furniture. Nigerian industrial exports now have a clear and competitive pathway into one of the world's most dynamic trading hubs. In addition, Nigerian businesses can establish operations in the UAE through new corporate entities, branches, and subsidiaries. Sounds awesome if you ask me. Let's take a look at how netizens are responding to this now. A number of people cannot even wrap their head around it. But hey, Shima Tava says, this is excellent news. More economic cooperation, please. No nation develops as an island, let alone to succeed. A1 says, what will it benefit ordinary Nigerians? Not just gathering people and speaking English. More reactions. Let's take a look at the next one now. So, Og says, okay, we look forward to the gain of the summit. Olariwaju says, definitely going to be in Echo Atlantic. Oh, sure. Baje, Baje. Yeah. Echo Atlantic, beautiful place. If you've not been there, hey, try it. Love it. Now, we move on from that to something that's also trending. It's been trending since yesterday and it's spilling over to today. I'm talking about Afrima, the All Africa Music Awards, which held in Lagos. Of course, the biggest winner of the night was Rema, that carted the Male Artist of the Year, or carted away the Male Artist of the Year award. Juma Jokes, Male Artist, Eastern Africa. So we're going to be taking a look at this, winners and how they are receiving these accolades that's pouring in. Now, our very own Precious Agumanu was at the event and she put together this report. Take a listen.
It was all glitz and glamour at the 9th edition of the All African Music Awards, which kicked off in Lagos, Nigeria, from January 7th to January 11th, 2026, drawing Africa's music elite and global entertainment figures to celebrate the continent's creative talents. Afrima is a prestigious annual awards event that celebrates outstanding musical talents from across Africa. Originally scheduled for the late November 2025, the week-long event was rescheduled to January to ensure broad participation and a world-class experience, with support from the African Union Commission, the federal government of Nigeria, and the Lagos state government as hosts. The award ceremony was co-hosted by Nigerian rapper and actor Fawz the Bad Guy and French-Senegalese media personality Liliane Morne, bringing energy and flair to the red carpet and live broadcasts to audiences across Africa and beyond.
I expect Charlie Poppy to win. I expect Rema. I expect Davido. I expect even Wizkid to win for best choreographed video. Yeah. But Davido to win best African collaboration. Burna Boy best album or best artist.
It's what I'm giving out that matters to me. Because I want to show it to them that this is Africa. Yes. I have a home advantage. People like 99% of your crowd knows your songs. Yeah. You give it to them fully. Yeah. That's it.
Great moment, great experience from all performers and nominees. Another moment to escalate or elevate African music to the world, and we're here for it. Shout out to all the media teams, all the bloggers who are carrying our messages outside of the continent into the world. So you don't know, Afrima 9th edition, I'm out here for it. I'm like a let's say like a pro of Afrima, you feel me? So some of us are here as enablers to the scheme, not only nominees, you feel me? Like having won 4 times in reggae dancehall category and being nominated right now as well. Best African music is just like blessings, to still be here and doing it and contributing to the to this effect.
Music is moving, music is evolving. You're seeing it. You saw it with what we did with No Turning Back. Bring something like really old, bring it into this generation and make it connect with children as young as 2, as 1, are chanting the chorus, chanting the hook. We're grateful to God for that, and we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop.
Well, Afrima, as you know, is simply African Musical Awards, and so I expect the best of the best to be awarded. I expect a salute to hard work, a salute to tenacity of purpose, a salute to resilience, a salute to creativity, a salute to culture and tourism, and a salute to the promotion of our economy. I expect a lot.
Good to creativity. And to you, Precious, beautiful girl, well done, good job, very well put together. Now, still talking Afrima, Pulse Nigeria has more for us. So let's take a look at the Pulse and G, what it has to say. Let's take a look at it. A couple of posts and then a video is still hashtag Afrima. So Pulse Nigeria says, Rema at Afrima 2025, Artist of the Year, Best African Artist, Best Male Artist in Western Africa. What more can you ask for, guys? Congratulations, Rema. There's another post, still Pulse. Let's take a look at it now. Yeah, Pulse Nigeria again says, Juma Jokes presents his award to his mother-in-law, Yabojo, after winning the Best Male Artist in Eastern Africa award at hashtag Afrima 2025. Take a look, guys. These in-laws,
Mama, thank you.
Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. More awards to come. Amen. More great music.
more awards, more success, more everything.
Amen.
More everything. Greater music. 2026 is our year.
Yeah.
2025, we're just, we're just doing trend.
Press up.
We're just doing
Yeah, but this year is our year.
we're taking over.
Okay, it's time to party now and celebrate.
Yes. Woo! Party, party, party.
Congratulations to Juma Jux, Priscilla's husband, Tanzanian lover, and all. Now, but these two, talking about Yabojo and his son-in-law, they make it look so easy. I mean, talking about mother-in-law, son-in-law relationship. So how come in Nigeria and in Africa, most people are scared of their mother-in-laws? Yabojo seems to be doing a very good job, and I do hope it continues. Now, away from Afrima, let's take a look at the next hashtag. It is hashtag War Ready. If you are scratching your head and wondering what War Ready is all about, it's the name of the track that very popular musician Flavor just dropped. And this is not just Flavor, it's a collaboration between Flavor and Prophet Odumeje. Gosh, it's amazing. And like my colleague Godso told me, he actually educated me before I came on it, that this song actually was recorded in 2023 and then it was released at the end of 2025, talking about last year, and it's trending like mad right now. So first, I'm going to let me just show you how it was put together, how they cooked up this song in the studio. Take a look, guys.
I'm a war ready. I'm a dead man in the battlefield. I am born lady. I'm a dead man in the battlefield. Yeah, I'm born winner. I'm a big force.
So you gotta rehearse here over and over again without the beat.
Yeah. I am war lady. I'm a dead man in the battlefield.
I'm a born winner.
So I am war ready. Yeah. I am war lady.
Yeah.
I'm a dead man in the battlefield.
Oh, sorry, field.
I am a war ready.
Oh, yeah, man, I know so.
I am a war ready.
I'm war ready.
Yeah, I'm a born winner. I'm a big force. I fear no one.
Yeah.
Who born you? How do form? Who exists you?
Hija.
Who you? Who born you? How do form? Who exists you? Hija.
I'm born. I'm a giver to you. I'm gun for you.
I am war lady. I'm a dead man in the battlefield.
You want to see the time in the beats? They are ready faster than the beats.
I'm war lady. I'm a dead man in the battlefield.
Yeah, I'm a born winner. Yeah, I'm a born winner. Yeah, I'm a born winner. And I go also with the yeah.
Yeah.
Then I go also with I'm a born winner. So yeah, I'm a born winner.
Yeah,
I'm a born winner.
So what did he so bad.
I mean, I just can't stop laughing. But it's beautiful to watch the two of them together, isn't it? I mean, if Flavor could pull this through, there is nobody he can't do any collab with, I'm telling you. Now, this is not just how it ended. Like I told you, there is an official video now. Can we take a look at the silent film while I talk about... Let's just have it roll, the silent film now. This is the cooked version of this song. And like Gutsu told me, it was shot in Echo Atlantic right here in Lagos. And it actually looks very, very tush. Prophet Odumeje is taking this singing thing very, very seriously. And some people are saying if he's going to be porting from prophesying to actually singing. I also understand, it still goes to who told me that his friendship with Flavor goes way, way back. They've been friends for a very long time. And the chemistry is you can see it, you know, they laugh together and they work together. This is not the first time we're seeing them together. A while ago, we brought you a video of the Prophet coming on stage while Flavor was performing, and he actually prayed and he was welcomed to a very, you know, arousing applaud. So, hey, congratulations to the duo. Let's see how well this does. It's already trending massively, and I wish them both the best. Can we take a look at I just want to take a look at the beginning of the video a little bit before we move to the next hashtag. Can we take a look at the beginning of that video quickly? There's something up. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Awesome. That's it. I just wanted you to take a look at the trees in that neighborhood and how beautiful it is. I love trees, you know. Let's wrap it up. Yeah. Next hashtag is hashtag Dr. Becky Paul Enenche. She is the wife of the pastor of a mega church, which is called Dunamis in Abuja. So Dr. Becky rarely posts online, but she put up a post today. She's saying this is the secret to marriage, a man who pays attention to his wife. So Dr. Becky Paul Enenche was at Koza, which is another mega church in Abuja. And she was on stage, and she was going to get off the stage, and the stage was, the steps were a little bit steep. And her husband just rushed to come grab her. Let's have that video play, yeah? And then before the video, guys, take a look at the post she put up, and then I'll play the video for you. Let's take a look at the post by Dr. Becky Paul Enenche. All right, I don't know what the holdup is. Okay, so Dr. Becky Paul Enenche says, my husband at Dr. Paul Enenche stepped up to help me down the steep staircase last night at Koza. This has garnered almost 200,000 views, and the reviews are glowing. Now, take a look. Take a look at the video. All right. While I... Yeah, so let the video just play. Just going to take a look at the interplay while I talk over it, yeah? There are so many people responding to this now, and they are asking her, Dr. Paul Enenche, what is the secret to a successful marriage? This kind of chemistry cannot be staged. It is pure, it is natural. And it reminds me of a song from yesteryears. You make me feel like a natural woman. Just do this to a woman and you've got her eating from your palm. I can tell you that. And congratulations to the couple. This has brought them to the front burner. Yes, I like it. Now, let's wrap that particular one up now as we take a look at the next hashtag, which is hashtag Super Eagles. So Senator Dino Melaye gave a jab, or made a jab of, I don't know, really. He actually was mocking, allegedly, Eric Chell, the coach of the Super Eagles, who had said that it was voodoo against his Nigerian team that made him and his team not to qualify for the World Cup. So Senator Dino Melaye now put up a post to say no voodoo can stop the Super Eagles from clinching the AFCON trophy this time around. And then he put up a video, like I said, and he said, let's take a look at the post first. Yeah, instead of me saying, and he said, that's it, Senator Dino Melaye. That is the spirit that would demolish Morocco. Voodoo plus referee, Holy Ghost, fire. And then he put up this video of the Super Eagles dining and whining. Take a look. All right, these guys can actually come up with a Super Eagles choir. I can tell you that. It's beautiful to watch them. They sing so beautifully. But did you notice that a couple of people were just forming big boy and they were nodding and using toothpicks to, pick whatever was in their taste? But you see, Iwobi, midfielder, Iwobi came up to say during a press conference that there is a surreal brotherhood between, himself and his teammates, and that really is what is pushing them forward. And really, I mean, we heard Sunday Lise come out to say that the Super Eagles is playing the best games ever in 20 years. He said the last 3 matches, best ever in 20 years. Now, if an old Super Eagles member is saying that, then hey, these guys, they've got it. Now, but they're going to be facing the host of the AFCON tourney in Morocco tomorrow. It's going to be a clash of the Titans, but we wish the Super Eagles best. Whatever the outcome, we do know that you gave it your best, and, we really appreciate you. Thank you for not leading us on and for giving it your all. And now we wrap it up, but I'm going to wrap it up with a video of Prince Harry. Now, this is a comeback. This video trended in 2027 and is trending all over again. So Prince Harry of the UK was at an Invictus volleyball tourney, and he was eating popcorn. And this little girl was eating with him. She didn't even send that they didn't come together. The mom was just laughing. Harry was busy chatting. He pretended like he didn't know the girl was eating from his popcorn. He was just chatting with his friend, and they continued to eat together. And it's trending like mad. Guys, over 5.1 million views of this video today. And on that note, I wrap it up. I'm going to leave while you continue to watch that video. If you liked it, why don't you keep a date with me again on hashtags, same time, same station. Until I see you again, I am Vivian Oguche. Continue to take a look at Harry and his little baby friend enjoying that popcorn together. Let's do it.
The red carpets, awards, the razzmatazz, music, fashion, interviews, and more. Spotlight on Voice of the People Television. Let's feed you with all the juicy stories in the global entertainment space, bringing you the glitz and glamour as it is hot. Stay tuned to Spotlight, 1 p.m. Monday to Friday. Spotlight on VOP TV. Entertainment like never before.
Behind every broken debt lies a broken promise. Education shapes the nations, but who is asking the right questions? Introducing Edu Dialogue, the show that goes beyond the surface, exposes the cracks, the corruption, and the silence in Nigeria's education system. Edu Dialogue, Saturdays, 3 p.m., only on VOP TV. We break the biggest stories, from missing funds to policy failures. We ask the tough questions and demand real answers. Edu Dialogue, this Saturday, 3 p.m. on Voice of the People Television.
Do you want your voice to be heard? Do you know that you matter in the scheme of things? The People's Voice, the show where ordinary citizens take center stage as we discuss the biggest stories that affect you and I. With you in mind, we facilitate lively discussions, debates, and interviews on the topics that matter most to you and I, from social justice to economic empowerment, education to healthcare, governance, and more, tackling tough topics and amplifying your voice. Join the conversation and make your voice count. The People's Voice. Make your voice count.
Africa is on the move, a continent of rising voices, untold stories, and powerful transformations. From the streets of Lagos to the heart of Nairobi, from the mines of Congo to the tech labs of Cape Town, the African story is being written every day. Bold, dynamic, unstoppable. This is African News on Voice of the People Television. We don't just bring you the news, we analyze and bring you Africa's heartbeat, the politics that shapes our nations, the economies that drives our future, the cultures that defines who we are, the voice that must be heard. African News, Africa's voice, Africa's future. Where Africa speaks, the world listens.
Hello there, my name is Damilola Ogunsi, also known as the Goldfish.
Hi, my name is Chiki Bright Emmanuel. I'm an actor and a filmmaker.
Hello peeps, my name is Yomi E. Adejimo.
Hi everyone, I'm Paul Utomi.
Hi everyone, my name is Stacey Benjamin and this is Voice of the People TV.
I need you to keep it locked to VOP TV. See, I'm looking for good entertainment. You want to get good movies, good music, politics, talk shows, sports and entertainment. You really want a channel that gives you everything you need without you having to run around. VOP is where you are. That's Voice of the People.
If you're not listening to this, you're not one of us. And you deserve to be killed. Scrap chat. Don't be killed, but watch it. Or I'll find you. And I want you.
And you are locked on VOP TV. Don't go nowhere. This is where the juice is. This is where all you need for entertainment, politics, movies, and whatnot.
And keep watching VOP TV.